Hi, I'm Ayako Sekiguchi from Fullness Kitchen. This time, I'll introduce an even easier healthy pickles recipe, full of lactic acid bacteria, than Nukazuke made in storage bags. Previously, I introduced something called yogurt pickles, but these are refreshing pickles packed with lactic acid bacteria. Since it was so well received, this time I've upgraded it even more. I'm going to introduce yogurt miso pickles. All I did was change it from just yogurt and shiokoji to yogurt and miso. But with two fermented foods together, the umami increases and it tastes even better. It's definitely easier than Nukazuke. And since you use up the pickling bed completely, there's no waste. Please give it a try. Here are the ingredients for daikon yogurt miso pickles. First, the star of this recipe, daikon. And for the pickling bed, all you need is yogurt and miso, but you can also add yuzu or kombu. If you prepare these kinds of ingredients as well, it will become even more delicious. Now, let's start cooking. I'll cut the daikon radish. Yes, it's daikon. However, since we'll be marinating it in a storage bag this time, I think it's easiest if you cut it to a size that fits nicely into the bag. If your daikon is thin and long, try cutting it so it fits well in the storage bag. That way, you can marinate it nicely, even with a small amount of marinade. Cut the daikon into 4 lengthwise pieces. Since the skin of the daikon contains a lot of dietary fiber, I want to use it without peeling it. If we leave it like this, it will take a long time, so I'll make shallow cuts all over the daikon. This is the key point. By doing this, the texture improves and the pickling mixture soaks in faster, which really saves time. First, when cutting the daikon, tilt your knife diagonally and make sure not to cut all the way through. Lift the knife slightly as you slice and make shallow cuts. Keep cutting, just keep slicing, keep going, keep slicing, keep cutting, keep going, keep slicing, keep cutting. Thank you for listening. This one is a bit shallow. If you make it like this, it becomes all soft and floppy. Like this, the daikon will do whatever you want. If you do it this way, you can use a lot of salt and pickle it for a long time, or put a weight on it. You don't need to do that anymore. Since you can use the pickling bed ingredients sooner, it becomes much more efficient. Please give this extra step a try. I covered everything and made cuts with the knife. It looks like this. Everything is the same, right? It's soft and squishy. Okay, now lightly sprinkle some salt here. All right, rub it in gently all over. There's also much less salt than in regular pickles. Okay, just rub it in like this, and then let it sit for a little while. You don't need any weights or anything. All right, next, let's make the pickling bed. This time, I'd like to use a Ziploc storage bag like this. You can also use a container instead of a bag. But either is fine. First, yogurt. It's 100 grams of yogurt. Any type of yogurt is fine. This time, I'd like to use this koiwai yogurt. I think the result will vary quite a bit depending on the type of yogurt you use. Please use whichever you like. Next is miso, the same amount, 100 grams. Okay, now mix the miso and yogurt together. It's already delicious just like this, but this time I want to add a bit more umami, so I'll add some kombu. I'll just cut the kombu like this. Since it might break, lightly dip it in water, then cut it into pieces and add it to the marinade. Just like this. And if you have yuzu, chopping up a little and adding it will make it even more fragrant. Yes, for yuzu, just the peel is fine. But honestly, it's fine to use the whole thing, including the white part. I think I'll add about this much. You can use as much yuzu as you like. It's fine to cut the yuzu into small pieces too, but since it's just for flavor, you can chop it roughly. I want to marinate it together just like this. The pickling bed is now complete. This is the salted daikon. A little water has started to come out. Can you see it? When you squeeze it, a bit of water comes out, right? Yes. Squeeze out this excess moisture with something like a paper towel. Please wipe it off. It's okay to wipe off the salt together as well. The idea is to avoid adding too much excess moisture. I've made hidden cuts so the water will come out immediately. Then just put this into the pickling bed. Quite a lot of water comes out, you know. There's actually not that much pickling bed. It's really packed in tightly, just the right amount to use it all up. So please do it carefully. Please let the daikon absorb the yogurt and miso mixture. In this way, if you match the size of the daikon to the bag, you can pickle it nicely. Once you've spread the pickling mixture all over, press out the excess air. Let it simmer. Okay, that's all you need to prepare. Now just put it in the refrigerator and let it sit overnight, and it'll be ready to eat. It's super quick and easy to make. Yogurt miso pickles. This time I'm using daikon radish, but of course, you can use other vegetables too. Eggplant, turnip, carrot, cucumber. Use any vegetables that pair well with Nukazuke. Try it with your favorites. The lactic acid bacteria in yogurt and the koji mold in miso serve as food for the good bacteria in your gut. Vegetables contain plant-based lactic acid bacteria. Since it's been left overnight, it's ready to eat. Well then, I'd like to go ahead and cut it now. Yes, really. After about 4 hours, the flavors blend together. But you know, after about a night, that's when it's just right to eat. So just like this, with the miso and yogurt still on it, that's fine, but you can also use a paper towel. You can press it and cut it if you like. I'm going to quickly rinse it with water and then plate it. Since there are cuts, I'll slice it thicker. After plating the daikon, it's time for the yuzu. I'll quickly rinse this as well since the yuzu is also marinated in miso, and I want to serve it with the daikon. If you slice it thinly and add it on top, the aroma will really stand out. The daikon yogurt miso pickles are ready. Here it is. Leftovers can be refrigerated for about a week. It's fine to leave them marinating like this. The longer you let them marinate, the more the flavors will blend together. So I think you can enjoy that as well. This leftover marinade is full of miso, yogurt, the umami of kelp, and the aroma of yuzu. So it would be a waste not to use it. It's really delicious and good for you. I'd like to show you some ways to use it. You can use any kind of vegetables. This time, I'd like to cut some carrots with this slicer. This is a shredder, so you can make thin strips of carrot with it. Of course, you can also cut them with a knife if you prefer. Yes, just like this. Cut as much as you need. This is the marinade for yogurt miso pickles. Yes, add your preferred amount. Now add ground sesame seeds. Use as much as you like. And then just mix it all together. With this, you can make a really delicious salad. I'm using carrots for the vegetables, but you can use any seasonal ones you prefer. You can also use cooked broccoli or rehydrated sliced dried daikon radish. And with that, this super easy dish is complete. I really hope you'll try using it like this. You can also use it for things like curry, seasoning for stews, and it's surprisingly delicious in soups or stir-fries too. I don't think you'll really notice the sourness of the yogurt. Please try using it up as one of your seasonings. This time, it's a recipe where you can get 2 types of lactic acid bacteria. The lactic acid bacteria from yogurt and the plant-based lactic acid bacteria found in miso and vegetables. However, I'd like to briefly introduce the different types of lactic acid bacteria. They exist in miso and Nukazuke, rice bran pickles. Plant-based lactic acid bacteria are those that grow by feeding on the small amounts of sugars found in plants. They exist in a variety of foods in nature, such as vegetables and fruits, and can survive under harsh conditions like salt, acidity, and cold. But Ura ura. Fruit. Let's get it from food. I'd like to tell you about the taste of daikon pickled in yogurt miso. Please excuse me for standing while I speak. Even though it's made with yogurt and miso, it tastes like Nukazuke pickles. On top of that, the richness of the miso and the moistness from the yogurt make it an exceptional pickle. This one is made with daikon, but I'd love for you to try it with all kinds of vegetables. Yes, this is a simple salad using the pickling bed from the yogurt miso pickles. Yogurt and miso, both fermented foods, combine for a wonderful flavor. It's finished with a rich flavor thanks to the ground sesame seeds, so it's really delicious. I think you can easily make a salad with either cooked or raw vegetables. Please try to use up all of the marinade until the very end. Yes, this time it's something you can make very easily with yogurt and miso. I served homemade pickles, daikon radish and yogurt and miso. When you look at store-bought pickles, you'll find all sorts of additives listed on the back, which can be a bit disappointing. Homemade pickles are easy to make, healthy, and lower in salt, which is good for your body. It's really easy to make with a pickling storage bag, so please give it a try. Thank you for watching until the end. Well then, let's meet again in another video.